can't believe what we're about to do in the middle of summer.
I can't even think of what wouldn't you want to do in the middle of summer?
Well,
are we going to go take a jump in the pool?
Yeah, that would be good.
We can go to the beach?
That'd be good.
These things like great idea. Why? What
Drink a beer that's over 11%. That's super heavy and dark. In the middle of summer.
In Arizona?
Yes.
Dare we?
I'm afraid. Just a little bit.
Let's cut through it. Let's do it.
Yeah, might as well. We'll give it a
All
shot.
I'm Andrew.
And I'm Keith. And we are AboutBeverages.com. And I am completely disoriented at the moment. No,
but you
just
do
kidding.
know the beverage we're about
And
today,
the beverage,
don't you?
I do. The beverage we're about today is the... I don't know what they're actually even calling it. It's the Woot Stout, right?
The Woot Stout.
I'm sorry. Let me try that again.
No, there's nothing you need to try
And
again.
the
You know
beverage-
exactly what it is. It's right there on the
The
screen.
beverage that we're about today is the Stone Woot Stout. I didn't know if I had to go into the Farkin and all the other stuff. So,
No.
But no, it's just the Woot.
But those are the people involved
The
with it.
Woots, they are involved with it, but I didn't know if they were part of the name, and they're not. It's just the
They're not.
Stone
It's just
Woot Stout.
Woot Stout.
And what is this beer all about?
It's a
Woot
collaboration
Stout.
from 3 different people.
Yes.
Obviously, you need someone with some brewing acumen.
Yes.
So that's why they went to Greg Koch from Stone
Right,
Brewing.
they got the Stone
They've been making
part,
this
yeah.
one for several years. So
Yeah,
they've had
it's
him
true.
as the baseline. Then you've got Drew Curtis.
Drew Curtis?
This is a name we just learned about.
Yes. Although we've read it because we've had this
This
beer
is true.
in previous years.
I was just always kind of like, huh?
We didn't know exactly what Drew Curtis did.
We do now, though.
We do now.
He is the Fark.com creator.
That's right.
And we went to Fark.com
And
as we were doing our live stream.
And had a good laugh.
And initially, I was kind of like, I'm not sure about this. And then within about 5 minutes, we started laughing.
Yes.
Because the headlines people were writing for actual stories was pretty hilarious. So
Yes.
I could see myself going down a rabbit hole, like just as you're going to bed, you like load it up and being like, like you just like starting to get little chuckles and stuff. So you've got that. That's how he plays into it. I don't know if he actually. Oh, that's actually where the base of the beer comes from. He's a Kentucky guy.
Okay.
So the bourbon barrel aging and the pecan pie around the Derby.
Trying to emulate.
That's where, that's what they were looking for in this beer. And then you throw in Wil Wheaton, actor, web celebrity, all around
Home brewer?
seemingly great guy, home brewer.
Okay.
Seemingly pretty decent guy from
Good.
what I have seen. Yeah, he seems
All right.
good. He just put out another book.
Okay.
He's a writer,
A book
actor. It's a book about he has social anxiety and panic disorder stuff. So it's all about that, and he's proud of it and very open with it and dealing with it and that kind of thing. So it's I have not read it. It just came out.
People who though have those issues and are willing to share them, especially someone with celebrity, and that's very helpful. That reaches a lot of people.
It's a very powerful thing to do.
No, that's awesome.
Be able to do that. So anyway, so you've got these 3 creators, collaborators, extraordinaires all coming together to make this beer that we've had several times. They do different artwork every year. This one here is quite amazing. It's almost like some sort of cover from like a DC Comics novel or something like that. It's absolutely crazy. I think this I'd have to look in it might be down in the comments there if you know who did it, but it was someone from a friend of Wil Wheaton's, and I think he might actually be in the comic book industry, so maybe that's where it's kind of getting that vibe. But it's almost I just like it's the bearded Greg Koch too, like it's the super beard here. Like that's just too
It's almost like they're Mount Rushmore heads, but not quite.
Oh, kind of. Yeah, that's not bad. So as we said, it's 11 and change % alcohol. It's an Imperial Stout.
11.5.
It's bourbon barrel aged. It's got pecans. It has, I think, everything you could possibly want.
Right.
I wish it was December because that is when I really want to drink these things.
Yeah,
but
well, definitely
I will
age.
never turn down a delicious beer at any time.
Okay.
I just prefer them at certain times more than others.
Yes.
There's the graphic.
Yes.
Where's the beer?
Oh, he's got it again. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Phil, it's only a 12-ounce bottle. We kind of need all of it. You can't have it. Phil, we need the beer back. Hello, that beer must be going.
Phil, the beer overlord.
He is the beer overlord.
He was watching
Thank
it
you.
for us.
Wait. I haven't done this yet in all the episodes.
Oh, yeah, are you picking Phil's nose?
I am.
Sorry. He's like,
I couldn't help it. All right, Phil.
He doesn't care
Don't
anymore.
be upset about it. If it was a bomber, I'd probably give him some. But this thing's too small.
They'll be all right.
This is the first time it has been available in 6-packs, in 12-ounce bottles. It's
usually
always only in bomber form.
Yeah. I think I haven't had this one since it first came out. What, maybe 2011, 13, something like that. The first version. I bought a bottle of this actually and shared it with Brian actually on his birthday. Yeah, because he's obviously a big fan of the bourbon, or of the barrel age and the stouts and all those kinds of things. So
I'm pretty sure I have had one of these for each year because a good friend of mine usually always picks up at least a couple, and we do share one at some point. I'm just looking quickly here to see if I can. Oh, the artist, fantasy artist, Joe Jusko. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I apologize if I'm not, but that is who did the artwork.
Cool, nice.
So yeah, that is really cool. I like that quite a bit. Yeah, that's very high, like fantasy looking artwork. That's very cool. I had to get in a row. I know
it's quite dark.
Yeah, that's just super dark. There's pretty much nothing to say about that. That's
none more black.
That's as black as the background on the graphic there.
That's one we need for the stream deck.
None more black.
None more black.
Oh, that would be good. Make a note of that.
Write that down.
Yeah, you can write that down. All right. We have to get to my second favorite part now, though. The color, like we always talk about color, but I'm kind of like, Yeah. I mean, it's kind of interesting, but this is the real deal right here.
Sweet bourbon and pecan.
I'm not
Sweet
gonna
maple pecan.
I don't want this to leave my nose.
That is some sweet pecan action going on.
Yeah, it's definitely you definitely get the nuttiness and sweet. There's like a maple brown sugar character, and then into the vanilla and the little woody little burp. That's oh, this is everything I like in a beer. It smells so good
in November. Oh wait,
this is true. Well, actually, when it gets colder in Arizona, it's like maybe December, January.
Well, that's why I said November.
Yeah,
some people
December,
could say
January.
Yeah.
Again, December, January.
Very small window.
It is a tight window. It's a tight window when you have dark beers in Arizona.
Well, and many people will tell you can drink them year round, but
that's true. And I do. I do. I still feel like in certain times, but it just kind of. It's more of a weekend thing, I think, for me. Like I can, like when I haven't been doing a lot, like when I come home from work. Even if you take a shower and you kind of relax a bit, you still have like there's this aura of hot. Like I'm still warm from being
residual.
At work. Yeah, there's residual heat.
It's emanating.
So it's like then I want a more refreshing type thing.
Right.
So I think it's either Friday, Saturday, Sunday when like you're done, or the weekend or something like that's usually Saturday probably is perfect. Like I didn't do much out in the yard today or something. Like when you've actually gotten to relax, that's when I can enjoy these because I've been cool the whole time.
Yes.
I've already postponed this too long.
Definitely get more smoky, more dark coming out of that. Because what I was going to say about the aroma there toward the end, it's almost like, like when you get that pecan pie and you don't get the piece of pecan, you get that like gelatinous, jellious mat. That's what it smelled like.
Yeah.
That sweet sort of.
I would agree.
But this is...
it is lip smacky for sure. Like it is definitely sticky sweet.
I don't know. We should just like hold on to this until November.
You can get more of them. I probably will go get a bomber of this. This is quite delicious. It's a little thinner than I thought it was going to be. I thought it might be a little bit heavier, but it's not. It's actually, I mean, it's kind of an easier drinking 11%, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like I thought it was going to have more of a weight. To it, but it's, and I'm just talking body wise. Like I said, there's a lot of flavor going on here, which is awesome. Yeah. But like I said, the body itself is a little more on the lighter side for this heavy of a beer.
Yes.
But it's like I said, it's really good. And like I said, I get the same complexity. I do get a little more of like a smoke in there though too.
Yeah.
There's something at the back end that kind of adds. It's like a char maybe.
That's what
I wonder what kind of barrels they use. I mean, I know it says bourbon barrels, but I wonder if there was something that was more of like that had a little bit more of that to it.
Well, like I said, it's been a few years since I tried this, but I remember that as well, that it there was more body. It was like really heavy.
Yeah. I think some of those older ones might be closer to 13%. We'd have to look. I swear they got a little bit more alcohol, which doesn't always necessarily mean it's going to be even heavier because obviously this is 11%. But kind of in that range of that. But this is quite good. This is quite delicious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I may have to write about this on fark.com.
Talk about.
Yeah, what kind of headline would we
Somebody
post for
had-
that? We'd have
yeah.
to put up some headline for it, like
Oh man, we'll have to think about that. We'll have to craft something clever because you got to. That's what gets the attention. it
that's
seems.
true. We'll have to work on that off stream.
Off stream.
Maybe
Yes,
while
join
we're
us.
Maybe while we're listening to older podcasts or videos on AboutBeverages.com.
Oh yes.
That's where we could do that.
That
where you
it'll-
could do that.
The creativity will just be flowing.
That's right. And it could flow right to YouTube, where you could also
YouTube.
subscribe to us as well, where we
That's
have
right.
videos of our previous tastings, different things. I guess it's actually just tastings. We don't really have anything else on there. We don't do anything else exciting.
No,
We're not, you know.
discussions and
Yeah.
but mostly it's
Maybe it's some-
beverages.
yeah.
and discussion.
It's
yeah.
always, beverages and beverage discussion.
We
is what
probably
you're gonna
get into a tangent here and there, maybe sports tangent, maybe
Sure.
a personal thing every once in a great while, but it'd be few and far between. But
It'd be few and far between.
it'd be like Handsome Pete.
like Handsome Pete. He's showing up a lot lately.
He's
he might be our
everywhere.
new mascot.
He's
Handsome
everywhere.
Pete. But anyway, if you are also interested in this kind of shenanigans where we get off on even further tangents, twitch.tv/AboutBeverages is where you can find us most Thursday nights around 6:30 Pacific. That is where you can hang out with us and talk about the beverages you might be having or discuss along with us with what we're having.
Yes.
But whether we like it or not,
You should give it a shot.